get a great night of sleep, but it's okay. We show up. We're fraying like a tattered old sweater, pulling threads instead of knitting together. Somewhere we left the anger in, throwing darts like there's a game to win. I don't need to prove I'm worthy, you don't need to prove me wrong. I can set the ground sturdy even when you conjure storms you plant. The seeds of doubt, but I clear the clouds at my throat. Watch me shine. Our stories a cracked mirror, the truth distorted, but the lies are bigger. I'd like to keep us safe and sound, but you just want to burn it all down. I don't need to prove I'm worthy, you don't need to prove me wrong. I can set the ground sturdy even when you conjure storms you plant. The seeds of doubt, but I can clear the clouds. Watch me shine. We're holding us back, lift you up. We're so off track, isn't that enough? Enough. I don't need to prove I'm worthy, you don't need to prove me wrong. I can set the ground sturdy even when you conjure storms. I don't need to prove I'm worthy, you don't need to prove me wrong. I can set the ground sturdy even when you conjure storms. You plant the seeds of doubt, but I can clear the clouds. Yeah, you plant the seeds of doubt. Oh, but I can clear the clouds. Watch me shine. We're freeing like a tattered old sweater. Oh, goodness. Good morning. I vocalized, I warmed up, everything was fine. I am stuffy, as you can hear. I don't think I'm sick. I'm pretty sure it's seasonal allergies. And we know the show must go on, right, people? All right. I'm going to just drink some water, too, and get me all cleared out. Okay. She wakes to unfamiliar quiet. Okay, I'm going to pivot because sometimes you can't sing. Sometimes your voice is fighting you and you need to listen to it instead of pushing and straining and making the people you care about listen to something that is less than pleasant. So, maybe I can play some background music and we'll just chat because there is a lot on my mind, a lot going on that I wanted to talk about anyway. So I'm just going to play some instrumental music, really nice and low. And because my voice is just not cooperating, I'm going to just let you guys know what's been circling around my brain. So let's just have some little background music and keep it nice and soft, and we'll just have a conversation. Because, like I said, I don't want to make you listen to me croaking, and it's just, I guess I'm just having some issues this morning. I knew I had allergies coming in, but I figured I could sing beyond it, and it wasn't happening. So I'm going to pivot here and just have some little background music play. So this is what I was going to ponder with you. I do a tremendous amount of spiritual affirmation. I think that's the best way to describe it, that I really dig very deeply into my soul because it's always my intention to give you the best of me. And there are mornings that I wake up and there's just life. There's life stuff that's weighing on my brain. And I question, like, am I worthy? Like, should I still come forward and speak and be present? Because, like, I don't want to share negativity, of course, but I also want to be authentic, you know? So the reality is, you know, we got some news yesterday that was really heartbreaking. I'm going to be really honest. I'm not going to divulge it because it's somebody else's personal experience, and I hate when people do that, but let's just say that, you know, a loved one got a diagnosis that we were hoping would be different. And now there's this journey ahead, right? And, you know, I instantly went to sad, went to, oh my God, and my poor person, and what can I do to, you know, to help them, and this is so unfair. And when I spoke to them, they said, no, I don't want pity, I don't want people feeling bad for me. I want to have the most joyful, happy moments until the moments are done. And I was like, wow, here's me taking on their experience and making it my own, in essence. And they're so strong and so powerful and so grounded in their truth, you know? And they said to me, you know, bad or sad is a perception, and I'm choosing to look at this as part of the journey, and there are things that are going to come out of it that are wonderful. And I'll be honest, like, I'm struggling. Like, I'm the person who wants to make everybody feel better, who wants to fix everything. Like, I wish I had this magical power where I could take away the pain that anybody is experiencing, but I can't. What I can do is work on my own pain and my own fear and my own discomfort and be honest about it, because sometimes things don't go the way you wanted them to go. And like this morning, I came here fully ready to sing, and my voice, you heard it. It was all over the place. I just was having a lot of gunk in here, and I'm drinking my my coffee, my tea and my water, and it just wasn't gonna be. It wasn't gonna be this mellifluous. It wasn't even gonna be I don't need mellifluous. It wasn't going to be beautiful, and I wanted something that was going to feel good for you guys. And so I decided to pivot and give you some thoughts that I've been having, and I'm just going to keep sharing a little bit of music here in the background while I talk before I sign off. You know, sometimes you don't get the news you were hoping for, and somehow we figure out how to still feel joy. And you know what I struggle with is the guilt. Like, am I allowed to be happy when, you know, something sad is simultaneously happening? Yeah, you can. You know, it's really funny. We went to, believe it or not, you're going to fall down in fate, but we went to a baseball game. We went to the Long Island Ducks because my husband's friend was in town and he used to work for them. And so, you know, we had seats right behind home plate. I even know what the home plate is. I know a little bit about baseball. I mean, baseball is one of the easier games, I think, to figure out. And I got the news like right as we were settling in for the game, and my brain just went to this really sad, like, oh my God, place. And, you know, we texted back and forth, and she's like, look, I just need to deal with this and just have fun. And so I did. I had fun. And I felt a little bit of guilt, like, am I allowed to have fun while this person of mine is processing less than exciting celebratory news, you know, like sad, upsetting news that could be really scary? And the answer was yes, I'm here in this moment. My sadness is not going to change the news. And that was something that I gleaned from my husband, who said to me that there's no amount of suffering that's going to bring him back when we, you know, lost a loved one. And I'm like, you're right. You're absolutely right. There's no amount of suffering that's going to change the news that we've received. So here in this moment, we're allowed to be happy. We're allowed to experience joy. Hey, Frederick, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. I'm having very bad allergies this morning, so I decided to pivot a little bit because I was trying to sing and it was sounding pretty unpleasant, and I never want to share unpleasant. So I pivoted into talking about a recent experience where I was at a baseball game and was there to have some fun and escape from the day-to-day, and I got some news that was very upsetting and had to allow myself to be in the moment and know that my sadness is not going to change the news. So why don't I allow myself to feel the joy in this moment? And maybe by doing that, like, I'm putting more good energy out into the world, out into the air, out into the energy field, and maybe that in and of itself will help the situation, because sometimes we can only control what's here. We control what's in our hearts, we can control what's in our heads, but we can't control other people, and we can't control other situations, environmental or otherwise. So we can make a choice to feel good, you know, to feel like it's going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. And I think I'm going to leave you guys on this. This is the song. Yes, hi from the East End. How's your weather? It's pretty cloudy and lucky today. And part of me wanted to do this song that talked about sunny days, but it's an ironic song. There's a tinge of sarcasm, because it was about how it just felt like, come on, universe, stop throwing all these curveballs. Okay, focus on our sunny days, and like bringing myself back to center. Yeah, I'm reading On My Way to the Met Game. Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I went to the Ducks game, which who knew? I have lived on this island my entire life, and I never knew that we had this actual stadium right out here. It's in Central Islip. That's magnificent, and that there's a really unbelievable baseball team, a minor league baseball team called the Ducks, and it was fun. Like, I'm not a sports person. I think most of you know that about me, but I can appreciate the talent that it takes to be good at a sport. And live, when you're there in person, there's an energy, like you're all excited, and there's something really fun about that. So JT said, part of life here is suffering. Without it, there is no growth. Ultimately, things will change. It's never ending. Joy is always around the corner. Just look into yourself, love yourself, and do what you do best. Be the best. Be the Marci Geller character. You're perfect. Thank you. And that's what I've been chanting lately. Everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. So I feel like I have this weird desire to try and sing my sunny day song, because I feel like the talking kind of cleared out some of the gunk. So let's see. Let's see if I can get the song out. And if not, we'll just wish each other a happy day and move forward. So I'm going to just let this, I'm going to do a manual fade. How's that? Okay, it's faded. Okay, let's try this song, because it's such a perfect metaphor for what's going on, that like you just feel like it's like, my husband says, the hits just keep coming. Literal hits, like it's like a punch in the gut over and over and over again. And I always have to remind myself that everything is perception, that I can choose joy in any moment. And sometimes it just doesn't feel appropriate, let's be honest, people. But today, on this rainy, cold, gray day, here in my happy space in front of the piano with all of you, I'm going to try and see if my voice, la 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 la, will cooperate. Let's see what happens, okay? Okay. Our sunny days, keeping all the shadows tucked behind us as we sway to our tune, lilting right across the sky to paint away the gloom. Ooh, we'll be okay, it's our sunny day. Who could have predicted the aftershocks that took us down when we were so certain of the ground? Oh, our sunny days, keeping all the shadows tucked behind us as we sway to our tune, lilting right across the sky to paint away the gloom. Ooh, we'll be okay, it's our sunny day. Suddenly you're floating without a raft or any land in sight, but you still fight to keep from drowning. Oh, the shadows tuck behind us as we sway to our tune, lilting right across the sky to paint away the gloom. Ooh, we'll be okay. It's our sunny day. We'll be okay. It's our sunny day. Okay, I made it. We made it. I'm going to sign off. I'm going to send you on your way to be purposeful, to be kind to yourself and to others, and to help shape this day that all of us little humans are facing in this moment. And see what we can do with this day. See if we can create something remarkable. Okay? Aw. Thanks, JT. Yeah. All right, my friends. I love you all. That's called the Coffee and a Song Pivot. I love you. Bye. Oh, gotta go over here.